Welcome back to the Bradford B&B Cleaning channel. Today we are going to be looking at a comparison between the Tide Pods and the Power Sheets. Now for today's video, we are going to be doing this wash on my own personal clothing. This is not how I would wash other people's clothes, but for the sake of comparison, I wanted to keep it as the same as possible. So looking at these sheets, as you can see, the thickness of these sheets is actually quite insane. I want to get like a good close-up of how thick these sheets are. I was expecting it to be more like a fabric softener sheet, so imagine my surprise when it honestly felt like foam. Now, because we are going to be using 2 of those serrated sheets, I also want to use 2 Tide Pods for the other load of clothing. Now, in the past, these pods always seem to have an issue with breaking down in cold water. So, of course, for the sake of this experiment, I want to see how it's going to break down in cold water after all these years of not using it. Sometimes you'll pull your clothes out and there is literally a stain of laundry detergent on your clothes because it did not break down in the wash. So, for the first washing machine, we're going to throw in 2 sheets of the laundry detergent. And for the second wash, we're going to throw in 2 Tide Pods. Now, I started each of these washing machines and I wanted to let it run for a couple minutes to fill up just to see how it disintegrated in cold water. As you can see, the Tide Pods, they actually were not quite bad. You know, I can pick them up, you rub them together, and they actually do break down. Now, when I go to look at the sheets for the laundry detergent, they are already disintegrated. I reached into the water to see if I could find anything, and it was literally nothing. So they completely disintegrated in cold water just after 2 minutes. So I went ahead and popped in the same amount of clothes for each of these wash machines and let them run for the full 27 minutes that was left on them. Once I added them to the dryer and let them finish their dry cycle, I noticed that the smell from the Tide Pods and the Power Sheets didn't really leave much of an impact either way. I was actually a little taken aback from the Power Sheets just because when I opened my closet door to pull out a Power Sheet, they smell so fragrant. So I was expecting the clothes to also kind of mimic that scent that comes out of the closet, and it did not. Honestly, if you're going to choose one or the other, I would probably stick with the Tide Pods just because you can get more washes out of it in comparison to the Power Sheet, and it's a bit better in price compared to the Power Sheets as well.